Hi everybody, we are just entering into the last week of 2020 and getting ready for the start of 2021. Those of you that have journeyed with us for some time now will know that normally on New Year's Eve we split up into house churches and pray for each other in our households as we enter into a new year. Obviously this year it's going to look slightly different, but we don't want to miss that opportunity to hear God for each other and pray God's blessing over each other as we enter into the new year. So this year we're going to do prayer stakes. Some of you will have heard of prayer stakes before, but basically the gist is you are given a stake, and on that stake you will pray your biggest, best, most faith-filled prayer for somebody else before handing it over to them. So practically, how is that going to work this year? Rob and Sally this week will pull out of a hat every household represented in Proximity Church, and each of those households will be paired together. In the build up to New Year's Eve, you will be able to pray for the household you have been given and ask God to speak to you for that household, and then you can write those prayers down, your biggest prayers for that household, in the build up to New Year's Eve, and then on New Year's Eve you will have the opportunity to go and give that prayer stake to that other household. So just to recap, 3 things to think about this week. 1 is wait for your household pairing, which Rob and Sally will send to you this week. 2, when you've received that, start to pray for that household and ask God to speak to you for that household. And then 3, write those prayers down and pray your biggest, best, most faith-filled prayer. Attach it to that stake, and on New Year's Eve, go around, organise with your household partner where you are going to leave that stake, whether it be drive it into their front lawn or into a plant pot that they've pre-prepared for you, or just pass it through a window to them depending on where they live, and then take a picture and post it on the Proximity group as we celebrate in the new year together through prayer. Thank you.